Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. All right, today I want to, read a report I just saw, an article that was in the Washington Post on June 9th, right after the Memorial Tournament. And as we all know, Tiger Woods had a very poor showing there. And this is written by Dave Sheinin, again in the Washington Post. And he says, the camera shot of Tiger Woods on the satellite link up from his corporate headquarters in Florida was a tight one. The assembled reporters and tournament officials were gathered at Robert Trent Jones Golf Club in Gainesville, Virginia for the Quicken Loans National Media Day. That's the tournament that Tiger's had for the last 3 or 4 years at Congressional, and it's moved over to Robert Trent Jones Club in Gainesville, Virginia. So they're having their media day, and Tiger had left the memorial and gone home, and so they were doing it by satellite. I'm just going to pick in and out of the article here. It goes on and says later on, Dave Sheinin says, by late Monday morning, Woods was still barely 24 hours removed from wrapping up the worst tournament performance of his professional career, a last place 14 over par showing at the Memorial, low lighted by a career worst 85 on Saturday, and a lonely dew sweeper trip around the course Sunday morning as a last place single. Just as a note here, he followed the Memorial up with a very poor performance in the U.S. Open, which was last weekend from the time I'm shooting this video now. And so we know he's definitely got some problems. So this is a quote from Tiger. I look at it this way. It's all about getting reps, Woods said, choosing morbid humor over introspection. I got a lot of reps this weekend. Then it goes on to say, so it goes with Woods, now ranked 181st in the world as he approaches his 40th birthday in December. If it's not one unwelcome news story, a back injury, knee surgery, glutes that mysteriously shut off, and then that's a quote from Dave Sheinin. Then a final quote from Tiger. I've had times like this in my life where I've gone through these periods, but you just have to fight through it, said Woods, who has won 14 majors. I'm committed to what I'm doing with the swing. Okay? It's nice to have commitment. And I think one of the best things that Tiger Woods is known for, and I'm just going to comment here on his predicament, that Tiger Woods is known for, is that he's always been big on saying that once you get up to a shot, you must be totally committed to it. You got to be committed to the shot you're making, the shot shit you're going to do if it's not your normal one, and everything that you're doing, the club in your hand, everything, you have to have total commitment. And I agree with that, and I love it. It's a great statement. But Tiger, I'm just going to, as far as I'm concerned with his present predicament, which has now been going on for years, Tiger, you're the best player that's just one of the two best players that's ever played the game. A lot of people use the word arguably. I'll say that right now. Tiger, you're one of the best. How can you be going 4 years trying to find a golf swing? Come on, let's use your brain, buddy. I mean, if you can't get this thing in 4 years, just standing there looking at the rest of the golfers in the world, how good can this swing be if you can't get it? Never mind people trying to emulate your swing. I mean, if you can't get it, that should be the #1 proof that something is wrong with what you're trying to do. All right? And I'm just going to tell you right up front, I've said it for years about what your problem is, and I said it standing on this mat in my backyard driving range, and I've said it, I can fix you in 30 minutes. All right? That's how long it's going to take. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to set up and how to swing where you're going to keep your head still. Right now, Tiger Woods, his head goes up and down like a yo-yo. His spine is changing like crazy. And it's all because he comes down, he tends to, when he makes that huge turn, it pulls him out of position, then he starts to come down, and then he's going to come back up. And why are they going down? I think they're trying to slow down the upper body from spinning out too fast and getting way too far ahead of him. But whatever reason it is, he comes down, and then he's going to go back up. You might as well be trying to play golf standing on a waterbed. Isn't going to happen. So that's what I call one heck of a predicament. The predicament is really simple, Tiger, and like I said, I can take care of you in 30 minutes. All I'm going to do is get you to stand up to the ball, to stay still, and not move your spine and keep your head dead still, including to impact. And if it takes 30 minutes, I'm going to be surprised. I don't think it should take more than 5 minutes after I teach you how to do it, and I guarantee you'll do it within 3 swings after I see proper practice swings. Might have to make 100 practice swings, but when I give you a ball, you'll do it in 3 swings. Okay? Tiger, it's a shame. I'm telling you, buddy, it's time to open your brain and move on. And a surge can do it. I've been saying this for years. I predicted in 1999, when you're locking your left knee, you're going to start hurting your knee. And every time you've heard it and had operations and came back, I predicted it was going to come back and come back. Peak Performance Golf Swing is the body-friendly golf swing. I predicted it. I can get rid of your issues and get you hitting the ball, like I said, in less than 30 minutes. All right? Tiger, it's time to move on. This isn't working, what you've been working on. You got to change. It's not too late. The surgeon will help you. We can get it done. That's it for today. And I hope he gets this message. If any of you know Tiger, get the message to him, because it's so sad what's happening to him. All he needs to do is find peak performance. The Peak Performance Golf Swing. That's it for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.